Hello students, good morning to all. Today we will discuss the circles chapter. Since observing carefully circles, so in the previous standard, otherwise in the previous sections, you know already how to draw the circle and what it is there inside the circle. What is the figure of the circles? So all those things you know already. Okay. Students, come on observing the statement. The collection of all the points in a plane which are at a fixed distance from a fixed point in the plane is called a circle. Students, observing carefully, in the first diagram we have to draw a circle like this only. In the second diagram shows the complete portion of the circle. Okay, circle, it means we have to take one fixed point from the fixed distance and also uh, draw a one circles like this only. So this is called as the circle. Okay, next, circles, part of a circle. I said you already what it is there inside the circles. Observing carefully, students. In the circle we have to observe so this type of matter. This type of objects. Perimeter of the circle. ಸರ್ಕಲ್ಸ್ನ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರಲ್ಲ, ಸೊ ಸರ್ಕಲ್ನ ಸುತ್ತ ನೋಡಿ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಸರ್ಕಂಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಸರ್ಕಂಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ರೆಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟೆಡ್ ಬೈ ಸಿ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್, diameter is represented by d. Radius is represented by r. Next, chord is next, origin. Next, arc. Next, 360 degree, whatever the completion of the circle, that one we can call it as the 360 degree. And the red mark portion is there, no, that is arc. Sector, what is the yellow color mark is there, no, that is the sector. Angle, what is the yellow color mark we have to represent it by that x degree, that is angle. Okay, next, theorem 10.1, equal chords of a circle subtended equal angles at the center. So it's observing carefully, equal chords of a circle subtended equal angles at the center. Chords you know already, center also we know. Whatever the angles formed at the center is there, no, they are equal. Like that only we have to prove. Okay, next, what it is there in the circle, observing students carefully. What is the given circle here? AB is the chord and CD is the chord. OD is the OD also radius and OC also radius. OA also radius, OB also radius. Okay, what is the given thing here? A circle with center O. AB and CD are equal chords of a circle. AB equals to CD. They given chords are chords already. Okay, they are equal, they only said to us. Next, we want to prove. What we want to prove here? AOB angle equal to DOC angle. Observing students in the figure, whatever the center of the angle is there, no, they are AOB and DOC. These two angles are also equal. Like that only we have to prove now. Okay, prove. Come to the proof. In a triangle AOB and triangle DOC. In this case, we have to consider the two triangles. Whatever the triangles is there, no, the two triangles we have to consider. In that triangle, what we have to observe, it means AO equals to OD. Observing the figure, students. AO equals to OD. I said you already. They are radius. It means almost must and should be equal. AB equals to CD because they given already. They are the chords. They are also equal. OB equals to OC. These are also radius. So always inside the circle, however the radius we have to draw, it means all the radius are also equal. Because of that, we have to say now OB equals to OC. Okay, next. Therefore, triangle AOB is congruent to the triangle DOC because SSA rule. We have to observe these two triangle. It means all the sides are equal. AB equal to CD. Chords. AO equals to OD. They are radius. OB equals to OC. They are also radius. That's why in the triangle, three sides are equal to the another triangle. Corresponding sides are equal. Because of that only we have to come to the conclude the given two triangles are equal, it means obviously the angles should be equal. I mean AOB, angle AOB equal to angle DOC. Okay, hence it is proved. Next, theorem number 10.2. Here you can observe only for the statement. If the angles subtended by the chord of a circle at the center are equal, then chords are equal. Of course, obviously, at the center, whatever the angle is there, no, that angles are equal. It means the given chord also must and should be equal. Next, theorem 10.3. The perpendicular from the center of a circle to a chord bisect the chord. Obviously, students, this is also true. Okay. So whatever the center of the point is there, no, from the center of the point we have to draw a line perpendicular to the chord. Perpendicular to the chord, it means that perpendicular distance is there, no, the perpendicular line is there, no, that line is bisect the half of the chord. ಕಾರ್ಡ್ನ ಎಕ್ಸಾಕ್ಟಾಗಿ ಅರ್ಧ ಮಾಡ್ತದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಓಕೆ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್, the line drawn through the center of a circle to bisect a chord is perpendicular to the chord. Okay, so it's observing carefully. What is the meaning of the statement here? The line drawn through the center of a circle to bisect a chord is perpendicular to the chord. I mean, observe students in the carefully. Whatever the diagram is there, no, you can observing carefully. So O is the center of the point. Okay, center of the circle. AB is the chord. Okay na? Next, OX is the bisect AB. I mean, OX is the bisect AB. AX equal to XB. Bisect in the sense of what? Whatever the line is there, no, that is divided exactly half of portions. Okay, so therefore AX equals to XB. Now we want to prove. What we have to prove now? Whatever the OX line is there, no, that OX line is perpendicular to the AB. Like that only we have to prove. Okay, okay, now proof. Let us discuss the proof now. Triangle AOX and triangle BOX. So now we are construct one construct one line, that is AO line and OB line. Okay, then we will getting the two triangles, AOX triangle and BOX triangle. Okay, observing students these two triangles. In the triangles, AO equal to OB because they are radius. I said you already, in the inside the circle every radius also must and should be equal. Because of that only we have to tell now AO equal to OB. Okay, next, OX equals to OX because that is the common side of the these two triangles, because they are also equal. AX equals to XB. This is given thing because all the sides are equal of the two triangles. Because of that only triangle AOX congruent to the triangle BOX because AXO equal to BXO angles. Next, a line AB, hence AXO and BXO angle form linear pair. I mean, since observing clearly, linear pair of angle, I said you already definitions in the previous classes. Okay, linear means what? A straight line. In the straight line, whatever the form of the angles is there, no, sum of the two angles is equals to 180 degree. That angles we can call it as the linear pair of angles. Okay, so here angle AXO plus angle BXO equals to 180 degree. I mean, students observing carefully where they are. Okay, you only observe. So AXO plus B, instead of BXO they are write AXO because they are similar. That's why we have to write instead of that this one. Okay, equal to 180 degree. Okay, AXO plus AXO because they are same, that's why we can able to add. So 2AXO equal to 180 degree. So AXO equal to 180 degree divided by 2. I mean, you can divide itself. 2 9s are 90. I mean 0 you can put as it is. Angle AXO equals to 90 degree. Angle AXO equals to 90 degree. It means equal to angle BXO equal to 90 degree. So OX is perpendicular to the AB. I mean, whatever the angle is there, no, that angle is 90 degree. It means obviously that is perpendicular to the AB. I mean, OX OX is perpendicular to the AB. Hence, it is the proof. Next. Theorem 10.6. Equal chords of a circle are equidistant from the center. Yes, students, obviously. The given chords are equal, it means obviously they are equidistant from the center only. Okay. Next. Theorem 10.7. Chords equidistant from the center of a circle equal length. This is also as it is, obviously, students. Because they are equal chords, it means they are equal distance from the center, it means obviously they are equal length. Okay. Next. If the angles subtended by the chords of a circle at the center are equal, then the chords are equal. Okay. This is already I explained, students. You can observe yourself only. Okay. If it is there any doubt, will you ask me, please? Next. If a line intersects two concentric circles with center O at A, B, C and D, prove that AB equals to CD. So, observing carefully, C1, C2. So, they are two circle. They are two circle and their center is O. Okay. O is the center of the two circles because they are concentric circle. Why we can call it as this is the concentric circle? It means they have only one center. From the one center only we have to draw many circle. It means such a type of circle we can call it as the concentric circles. So C1, C2 are also concentric circle. OP is perpendicular to the BC and AD. Okay. So L is the one line, student. You can observing now. What is the given here? A line intersect two concentric circles with center O at A, B, C and D. Prove that AB equals to CD. Students, in this case you should be observe perfectly. Whatever the distance is there, no, that distance. You are unable to observe the distance, it means it is totally difficult to you because here constants are not there. Only we have to observe the distance. Depends on distance only we can come to the conclude the answer. Okay. So you can observe carefully whatever the distance is there, no, that distance. Okay. So observing, students, carefully. What is the L line is there, no? L line is intersect at the point A and D concentric circle 2. Okay. Next, L line intersect at the point C1 circle B and C. Okay. So AD is the secant of the concentric circle 2. BC is the secant of the concentric circle 1. Okay, na? So next, now we will come to the given things. Two concentric circles with center O and a line intersects the circles at A, B, C, D. Okay. Next, we want to prove now AB equals to CD. Students, observing carefully, where is the AB and where is the CD. So, this distance we want to prove they are equal. Proof. Let us look at the proof now, step by step, how we can prove. Let two circles be C1 and C2 and line be L. Okay, we draw OP perpendicular to line L. OP perpendicular to the line L in circle C1. I mean observing, students, perfectly and carefully. In the circle 1, OP is perpendicular to the BC. Okay. ಸರ್ಕಲ್ ಒಂದನ್ನು ಮಾತ್ರ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಲೈನ್ ಎಲ್ ಸರ್ಕಲ್ ಒಂದಕ್ಕೆ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಕಟ್ಟಾಗಿದೆ ಮತ್ತು ಅದರ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಎಷ್ಟಿದೆ ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದು ಮಾತ್ರ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಒ ಪಿ ಈಸ್ ಪರ್ಪ್ಯಾಂಡಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಟು ದ ಬಿ ಸಿ. ಸೊ ಒ ಪಿ ಈಸ್ ಬೈಸೆಕ್ಟ್ ದ ಬಿ ಸಿ. ಆಬ್ವಿಯಸ್ಲಿ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಬೈಸೆಕ್ಟ್, ಇಟ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ದ line is exactly divide the half of only. So BP equals to CP. Okay, that is equation number 1. As it is, you can similar to the second concept. I mean concentric circle 2. So this is OP is perpendicular to the AD. That's why OP is bisect AD. So AP is equals to PD. Otherwise DP. That is equation number 2. Observe, students, carefully. In the box they given already perpendicular draw from the center of a circle to a chord bisect the chords. ಅಂದರೆ perpendicular distance ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಕಾರ್ಡ್ನ ಬೈಸೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತದೆ ಮತ್ತು ಅದು ಎಕ್ಸಾಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ ಹಾಫ್ ಆಗಿ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ದಟ್ಸ್ ವೈ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ರೈಟ್ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ ಎ ಪಿ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ಸ್ ಟು PD. Okay, next. Subtracting equation number 2 and 1. So 2 minus 1 AP, whatever the LHS side is there, no, put LHS side, whatever the RHS side of the given two equations, you can put RHS side. AP minus BP equal to DP minus CP. So what is the AP and what is the BP? You can observe in the figure only, students. Without figure you can't do anything. I said you already, here constants are not there, here variable only is there. That's why you should be observe the distance. From the distance only we can come to the conclude which distance we have to subtract the which distance and how much distance we can getting. Okay, so ಯಾವ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವುದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಕಳೀತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಆ ರೀತಿ ಕಳೆದ ಆದ ಮೇಲೆ ನಮಗೆ ಬರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದು ಯಾವುದು ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ನ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡೋದ್ರಿಂದನೇ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಬೇಕು ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್. ಸೊ ಅದರ್ ಆಪ್ಷನ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ನಮಗೆ. ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ದ ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್ ಕೇರ್ಫುಲಿ. AP minus BP. So again we will getting the AP. So DP minus CP as it is. Next we will getting the answer CD. That's why hence it is proved. Next, the angle subtended by an arc at the center is double the angle subtended by it any point on the remaining part of the circle. Okay, so observing carefully, this is also very easy example, very easy theorem. Okay, so a circle with the center O or PQ of the circle subtended angles POQ at center O and angle PAQ at a point A remaining part of a circle. Okay, so observing in these two circles, case 1 and case 2. In the case 1 we have to observe APQ arc, next AOQ arc. Okay, so AB is the one construction line, O is the center of the point. In the case 2 you can observe PAQ, that is 1, POQ, that is 1 arc. Okay, AB is the one construction line. What we have to prove now, angle POQ equals to 2 angle PAQ. Where is the POQ observed, students? Where is the PAQ observed? So center of the angle is equals to double of the ಸರ್ಕಂಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ಅಂದರೆ ಸೆಂಟರ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲಲ್ಲಿ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ ಏನಿರ್ತದಲ್ಲ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ POQ, I mean POQ, center of the angle is equals to double of the ಸರ್ಕಂಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು ನಾವು. ಆಯಿತಾ, ಅಂದರೆ ಸೆಂಟರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತದಲ್ಲ ಆ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ ಎಷ್ಟಿರ್ತದಪ್ಪ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಸರ್ಕಂಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಇರ್ತಲ್ಲ ಆ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲಿನ 2ರಷ್ಟು ಇರ್ತದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಅದನ್ನು ನಾವು ಪ್ರೂವ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾಗಿರೋದು ಈಗ. ಸೊ ಕನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಷನ್ಸ್, ಜಾಯಿನ್ AO ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಇಟ್ ಟು ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ B. ಓಕೆ, whatever the dotted line is there, no, that is the constructions line. Okay, and also extend at the point B only. Proof, there are two general cases they given already. Okay, next, solving case number 1. You can observe the case number 1, I mean figure number 1. In the figure number 1 you can take it, you can consider triangle APO. In that OP equal to OA because they are radius. Angle OPA equal to angle OAP. Angle opposite to equal sides are equal. I mean, students, observing students carefully, whatever the angle opposite to equal sides are equal. I mean, ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ ಇಂದ ಅಪೋಸಿಟ್ ಸೈಡ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಸೈಡ್ಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದಟ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಕಮ್ ಟು ದ ಕನ್ಕ್ಲೂಡ್ OPA ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು OAP. ಅಂದರೆ ಅವೆರಡು ಸೈಡ್ಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಆಗಿರೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಸೊ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ಸ್ ಸಹ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್, ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಬೈ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟೀರಿಯರ್ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಟಿ. ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟೀರಿಯರ್ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಟಿ ಯು ನೋ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ. ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟೀರಿಯರ್ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ is sum of the interior opposite angles. Okay, because of that only we have to come to the conclude BOP. Where is the BOP? Observing students carefully. BOP angle equal to obviously OPA and POA. PAO. Okay, so BO angle, observing carefully, second step, angle BOP equal to angle OAP plus OAP. I mean angle OPA, instead of we have to write that because they are equal. That's why angle BOP equal to 2OAP angle. That is equation number 3. As it is similar to the in the triangle AQO, I mean whatever the LHS side triangle we considered already, now we can consider the RHS side triangle AQO. So OQ equals to OA. Angle OQA equal to OAQ. Angles opposite to equal sides are equal. Also by exterior angle property, exterior angle is sum of the interior opposite angle. So BOQ equal to angle OQA plus angle OAQ. BOQ equal to angle OAQ plus angle OAQ. BOQ equal to 2 angle OAQ. As it is similar process we have to did here. So that is equation number 4. ನಾವು LHS ಸೈಡ್ ಸರ್ಕಲಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಲ್ಲ ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ RHS ಸೈಡ್ ಸರ್ಕಲಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಓಕೆ, ನಾವು adding equation number 3 and 4. So angle BOP plus angle BOQ equals to 2 angle OAP plus 2 angle OAQ. Angle POQ equal to 2 angle OAP plus angle OAQ. So POQ equal to 2 angle PAQ. Hence it is proved. Okay, next. Theorem 10.9. Angles in the same segment of a circle are equal. The sum of either pair of opposite angles of a cyclic quadrilateral is 180 degree. I mean the sum of either pair of opposite angles of a cyclic quadrilateral is 180 degree. So this is also one type of theorem. Angles in the same segment of a circle are equal. I mean same segment of a circle are equal. The next 10.2. If the sum of a pair of opposite angles of a quadrilateral is 180 degree, the quadrilateral is cyclic. The sum of the pair of opposite angle in the quadrilateral. Quadrilateral ಅಂದರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿದೆ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ. Inside the quadrilateral, sum of the angles of the quadrilateral is 360 degree obviously. So opposite side of the quadrilateral of the angle equals to 180 degree. Okay. Theorem. Angle subtended by a diameter semicircle and a point of a circle is 90 degree. Okay. Next, come to the one example, students. Okay. In the given figure, AB and C are 3 points in a circle with the center O such that angle BOC equals to 30 degree and angle AOB equal to 60 degree. If D is a point on the circle other than the arc ABC, find angle ADC. So in the given figure, whatever the given figure is there, no, ABC are 3 points. ABC are the 3 points on a circle with center O such that BOC equals to 30 degree and AOB equals to 60 degree. If D is a point on the circle or other than the arc ABC, find angle ADC. So since this is also very easy example, this is completely related to the previous theorem. Okay, whatever the center of the angle is there, no, that is half of the perimeter of the angle. ಅಂದರೆ ಸೆಂಟರ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ ಅದರ ಅರ್ಧದಷ್ಟು ಪೆರಿಮೀಟರ್ ಮೇಲಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಪಾಯಿಂಟಲ್ಲಿ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಆಗಿರತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಪ್ರೂವ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಷ್ಟೇ, ಬೇರೆ ಏನು ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್, ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ AOCನ ಡಿವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ 2 ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ಸ್ ಆಗಿ. ವಿಚ್ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ಸ್ ದೇ ಆರ್? COB ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ BOC. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಸಮ್ ಆಫ್ ದೀಸ್ 2 ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ಸ್ ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಗೆಟಿಂಗ್ ದ AOC ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ ಬಿಕಾಸ್ 60 ಡಿಗ್ರಿ ಪ್ಲಸ್ 30 ಡಿಗ್ರಿ 90 degree. So arc ABC subtended angle AOC at center of circle and angle ADC on point D. So therefore angle AOC equal to 2 angle ADC. So 90 degree. I mean what is the given here? That is 90 degree. Next, to write as it is, angle ADC write as it is. So you can write LHS to RHS and RHS to LHS. Then angle ADC equals to 1/2 into 90 degree. So angle ADC equals to 45 degree. ನಾನು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಆವಾಗಲೇ ಹೇಳಿದ್ದೆ ಥಿಯರಮ್ ಪ್ರೂವ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಸೆಂಟರಲ್ಲಿ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಆಗ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಈ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ಲು ಪೆರಿಮೀಟರಲ್ಲಿ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಆಗ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಈ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ನ ಎರಡರಷ್ಟಿರ್ತದೆ, ಅಥವಾ ಪೆರಿಮೀಟರಲ್ಲಿ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಈ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ ಸೆಂಟರಲ್ಲಿ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಈ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ನ ಅರ್ಧದಷ್ಟಿರ್ತದೆ, ವೈಸ ವರ್ಸ ಅಷ್ಟೇ, ಬೇರೆ ಏನು ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದಟ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಪ್ರೂವ್ ದಿಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್, in the given figure angle ABC equals to 69 degree, angle ACB equals to 31 degree. Find angle BDC. Observing students carefully whatever the BAC and BDC. So in the triangle ABC, in the triangle ABC, I mean ABC, where is the ABC? You can observing clearly. Angle B given, angle C given already. Now we want to prove the find out the angle A only. So inside the sum of the angle equals to 180 degree. That rule, I mean that statement we know already. Because of that we have to write angle BAC plus angle ABC plus angle ACB equal to 180 degree. So angle BAC plus what is the value of the angle ABC? 69 degree. You can substitute as it is. What is the angle of the ACB? 31 degree. You can substitute that also, equals to 180 degree because of angle sum property. Okay, next, angle BAC plus 69 degree plus 31 degree, obviously we can getting the 100 degree, so equals to 180 degree. Okay, so angle BAC equals to, so 180 degree, 100 you can shift to the other side, then it will come to the minus sign, so minus 100. Angle BAC equals to 80 degree. For the segment BA DCB, where is the BA DCB? You can observe students in the figure, angle BDC and angle BAC are angles in the same segment, so they must be equal. Therefore angle BDC equals to angle BAC, I mean angle BDC equals to 80 degree. Next, in this case, observing students carefully, in the given figure ABC and D are 4 points on a circle AC, and BD intersects at a point each such that angle BEC equals to 130 degree, angle ECD equals to 20 degree. Find the angle BAC. Students, this is also very easy concept. ತುಂಬ ಈಸಿ ಇದೆ, ಕ್ಲಿಯರಾಗಿ ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡಿಕೊಡ್ರಿ. ನಥಿಂಗ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ದೇರ್ ಇನ್ ದಿಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಇನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಕೇಸ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ two triangles, ABC, that is one triangle, next BDC, that is another triangle. Okay, so angle D they given already, angle E, opposite angle they given, so 130 degree, 50 degree and also 20 degree. Since BD is a line, BD ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದು ಎಲ್ಲಿದೆ, that is the line, so BE, angle BEC plus DEC equals to 180 degree, linear pair of the angles ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಅವರು. ಓಕೆನಾ, ಸೊ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ BEC, where is the BEC? you can observing carefully. ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್, ನೀವು ಡಯಾಗ್ರಾಮ್ನ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡೇ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಬೇಕೆ ಹೊರತು ನಾನು ಹೇಳ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥದ್ದನ್ನ ಕೇಳಬೇಕು, ಡಯಾಗ್ರಾಮ್ನ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ದೆನ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ದ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ now will you understand where is the BEC angle? BEC angle, that is 130 degree. Angle DEC, write as it is, 180 degree, write as it is. Angle DEC equal to 180 degree minus 130 degree. Okay, angle DEC equals to 180 degree minus 130 degree, how much? 50 degree only. Okay, next, in triangle DEC, in triangle DEC, so angle DEC, angle DEC plus angle EDC, I mean angle EDC plus angle ECD equal to 180 degree. So DEC value we know 50 degree plus EDC we don't know, write as it is. ECD equals to 20 degree equal to 180 degree. So 70 degree plus EDC, write as it is 20 degree, I mean 50 degree plus 20 degree 70 degree equal to 180 degree. So angle EDC equals to 180 degree minus 70 degree. 70 degree you can shift to the RHS side, then it is comes to the minus sign. So angle EDC equals to 110 degree. Next, for segment ABADCB, angle BAC and angle BDC are in the same segment, so they must be equal. Therefore angle BAC equal to angle BDC. Therefore BAC equals to 110 degree. Angles in the same segment are equal. Next, okay students, this is the last example. You can observing clearly and carefully. Prove that a cyclic parallelogram is a rectangle. Since observing carefully, prove that a cyclic parallelogram is a rectangle. ಅಂದರೆ ಸೈಕ್ಲಿಕ್ ಪ್ಯಾರಲೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಏನು? ಸರ್ಕಲ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಇರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಪ್ಯಾರಲೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ಗೆ ಸೈಕ್ಲಿಕ್ ಪ್ಯಾರಲೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ. ಬಟ್ ಪ್ಯಾರಲೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ನ ರೆಕ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಗಲ್ ಅಂತ ಪ್ರೂವ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ನಾವು. ರೆಕ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಗಲ್ ಅಂತ ಪ್ರೂವ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂತಂದರೆ ಏನು ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್? ಒಂದೇ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಟಿನ, ಐ ಮೀನ್ ಒಂದೇ ಒಂದು ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರಿಸ್ಟಿಕ್ನ ಪ್ರೂವ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ ಅಂತಂದರೆ ರೆಕ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಗಲ್ ಅಂತ ಪ್ರೂವ್ ಆದಂಗೆ. ವಾಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾರೆಕ್ಟರಿಸ್ಟಿಕ್? ಓನ್ಲಿ ಒನ್ ಆ್ಯಂಗಲ್ ಈಸ್ 90 degree. It means obviously it is the rectangle. Okay, that property we have to, I mean that character we have to prove here. Okay, given, let ABCD be a cyclic parallelogram. ABCD is the cyclic parallelogram. To prove ABCD is a rectangle. ABCD ಅನ್ನುವಂಥದ್ದು rectangle. Proof: a rectangle is a parallelogram with one angle 90 degree. So we have to prove angle 90 degree since ABCD is a parallelogram. So angle A equals to angle C. Opposite angles of parallelograms are equal. That is equation number 1 in cyclic parallelogram ABCD. So angle A plus angle C, opposite angle, they are 180 degree. Angle A plus angle A, I mean angle A equals to angle C. In the beginning itself I said you already. Because of that angle C, instead of we have to put angle A equals to 180 degree. So angle A equals to 2 angle A equals to 180 degree. So angle A equal to 180 degree divided by 2 equal to 90 degree. So ABCD is a parallelogram with one angle 90 degree. Hence ABCD is a rectangle. Thank you students. If it is there any doubt, please ask me. ನಿಮಗೆ ಏನಾದರೂ ಡೌಟ್ ಇದ್ದರೆ ಕೇಳಿ, ಆಯಿತಾ? ಯಾವುದೇ ಕಾರಣಕ್ಕೂ ಹೆಸಿಟೇಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಮತ್ತೊಂದು ಮಾಡಬೇಡಿ. ನಿಮಗೆ ಎಂಥ ಸಹ ಡೌಟ್ ಇದ್ದರೂ ಕೇಳಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು ಒನ್ಸ್ ಅಗೇನ್.